Hi, I'm Jonathan Roberts, and this is Real Estate. And today it's going to be slightly different because it's a more of a personality segment. We have Mr. Kevin Tan, Chief Operating Officer of Sunway Malls, to share with us his thoughts on the future of shopping malls as well as the plans of Sunway Malls. All right, welcome, Mr. Kevin.
Thank you.
So, without further ado, I'll go ahead with the questions. Can you share your insights into how Sunway Mall is trying to create experiential shopping in this e-commerce era?
Yeah. Our founding chairman, Tan Sri Jeffrey Chia, has an extraordinary vision about how he wants to shape not only his resort city, but also the shopping mall.
Yeah.
He has been constantly pushing the boundary and,
Yeah.
and raising the bar so that our shopping mall can be the best among the world. So that we can be competitive or be a trendsetter in this industry. We started to realize the impact of e-commerce sometime 5 years ago. It dawned upon us that we need to do something about it.
Right.
So one of the strategic first move we made was to change our tagline from your unique shopping adventure to your unique lifestyle adventure.
Right.
So that was the first strategic move we made in recognition of the impact e-commerce is going to make on brick and mortar format like us. Second strategic action we took was to revamp and change our mission and vision statement to what today is that creating experience that enrich life. That reflects the journey we want to take in improving and enhancing customer service experience and shopping, so experiential shopping. And the third strategic action in recognition the need to enhance it is that we appointed a CX champion, customer experience champion.
Right.
This champion then started to create series of customer experience series where we brought in customer experience leaders like Ron Kaufman, the person instrumental in changing the branding of Changi Airport, to enlighten our tenant the need to create customer experience. And then recently we brought in leaders like Waze and Google, to really implant into the tenant's mind the need for online presence.
Yeah.
Because really a lot of people do go online first to do their research before they come to a shopping mall to shop. So that's the journey we took in recognition of the need to enhance customer experience and shopping experience for the tenants. Yeah.
And how do you what do you predict the future of shopping malls to be like? Maybe 5, 10 years down the road. How would shopping malls stay relevant?
Well, you know that shopping mall today it's no longer looked upon as just a shopping center.
Yeah.
It becomes a destination where the consumer look at it as a social and also as a marketplace.
Right.
By social place, I mean it's a place where they gravitate to meet their friends, their relative, enjoy in different moods. A marketplace is as usual a place for people to buy and sell and offer their services. Yeah, so it's a place where people nowadays gravitate as a sanctuary for different mood, just not shopping per se. And then I predict the mall will be very much relevant is because in Malaysian context, it's still a place for people to gravitate. It's because it's safer.
Yeah.
The environment is conducive, and we have amenities and services that meet and suits their lifestyle. And shopping mall per se also are engaging in higher customer experience by coming up with very creative promotion activities that is very engaging, interactive with virtual or augmented activities as well, and also expanding more lifestyle category like F&B. You will notice F&B categories in shopping malls are increasing, and then the activities like Sunway Pyramid, we engage with a lot of movies, and then to create that lifestyle experience and interactivity. And I feel the shopping mall is relevant is because from the statistics, a lot of people do go online, and a lot of people go online more as for the social media activities, and they also go online for entertainment and games, for email. But really, if you look at the research statistic, the penetration rate of online e-commerce is only 10%.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so and we do know that majority of the people do go online to do research, but they purchase in store.
Right.
The reason why they purchase in store because of reliability of store. If there's any defect, they trust the store that they will refund and
Yeah.
change.
Right.
Convenience purpose, and of course the in-store experience they enjoy. Yeah, and then shopping mall, you will realize that people are still stimulated and need to be stimulated by the five senses.
Yeah.
Human beings have five senses.
Yeah.
If we stimulate their five senses, they tend to be very comfortable. It's more satisfying experience, a more realistic experience in engaging with human.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
we're all human after all.
Yeah.
And the more gifts that offering to them, yeah, it's a
Yeah.
social place where we have human activity interacting rather than online.
Yeah. And what's next for Sunway Malls in 2018 and beyond?
Well, we recently opened up our fifth mall. We have already five more in our Sunway Mall stable.
Right.
Obviously, we have Sunway Primate, we have Sunway Carnival, we have Sunway Putra Mall, we have the Sunway Giza and Sunway Velocity recently. We opened in 2016 December. And now we're working on the expansion of our mall in Penang, Sunway Carnival, which is
Right.
going to start work after Chinese New Year next year. And then onward, we are also building another mall, Sunway Valley Mall, in Penang Island, prior to Rubong. And we are opening a small neighborhood mall in Johor Iskandar, the Citrin Hub. It's a neighborhood mall by the end of next year. And the end of the following year, we are opening a new retail format in Johor Iskandar as well, Sunway Iskandar, called the Big Box Village. It's a totally new format. And then we have plans on the way to open another mall in Sunway Ipoh, just in front of the Lost World of Tambun. And along the way, under the Sunway REIT, they are seriously looking for one or two acquisition of existing malls. Yeah? Our target by 2020, we hope to get at least 10 malls in our stable. Yes.
Fantastic. And some say malls are dying. A lot of people talk about this phenomenon. What is your take on that?
Well, I would say not too fast. There's still light at the end of the tunnel. Yes, in America, there are talks about retail apocalypse.
Yeah.
Singapore, we know a lot of retailing shops are closed, and America also, the stores are closed at alarming rate. We do know for the fact that an overglut of shopping malls, especially in the Klang Valley here. But I still feel that there is still a lot of relevance in our mall today, is because for example, even the sad story of the surrounding the neighboring country, in Malaysia, malls like Sunway Pyramid, One Utama, Mid Valley, including KLCC and Pavilion, are still doing extremely well.
Yeah.
They're still doing extremely well. So there is still a lot of upsides and USP of mall can offer. One thing, like I say, they can offer experiential shopping, which stimulate the five senses, five senses which we need as a human. After all, at the end of the day, in a mall, in any business transaction, the other side of the person is another human being.
Right.
Yeah. So mall today in Malaysia's context is still relevant.
Yeah. I think the full parking lot can attest to that. Every weekend you still see the malls are still full. And lastly, why should investors remain bullish on Sunway REITs?
Okay, barring unforeseen circumstances and after taking into account the potential higher average cost of debt, We expect the prospect of financial year 2017 to improve with a moderate growth in the DPU, underpinned by the resumption in income contribution from Sunway Pyramid Hotel, following the full completion of its refurbishment in June 2017. Moderate growth in the retail segment amidst gradual recovery in the consumer sentiment, and the new income contribution from the acquisition of Sunway REIT Industrial, that's the Shah Alam one, completed in August 2017, and Sunway Clio Property, expected to complete in third quarter 2018, and the gradual improvement in the overall occupancy of the office segment. That projects and makes Sunway REIT very attractive. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Kevin, for taking some time off of your busy schedule to talk to us. And sadly, this is the end of the reel. Like our StarProperty.my Facebook page to keep up with all things real. Before we go, this is Mr. Kevin Tan again, Chief Operating Officer of Sunway Mall. I'm Jonathan Roberts. See you next time.
Thank you.
Thank you.